What's up guys, it's Beta here, and today is going to be a different kind of video. I'm only going to talk about Siege, so I really recommend you to watch this video, and yeah, let's get right into it. So first thing first, some of you might ask, why did I stop uploading Siege recently? Well, I think I just needed to step down a little bit of Siege, because I wasn't really playing the game for fun anymore, you know? Like, I would only open up Siege because I had to do it, you know? It was almost like an obligation for me to open up the game at this point. And I just don't want that to be this way, you know? And by the way, before I start talking about everything else, I just want to say that I've been playing the game since closed alpha. So it's been like almost 3 years, and I've seen everything they added to the game. Everything. Since day one. And right now I feel like the game doesn't feel like a FPS anymore, and I'll explain you why. So back when the game released, you know, there wasn't a lot of operators in the game. And I feel like you would just get rewarded for being good at the game, but like these days it's not the same. Like, okay, I think that the biggest problem that the game has right now is like the operators that they release every season, and this all started with Blackbeard. When they released Blackbeard, like this season was a complete fiesta. I swear to God, it was a fiesta. So people would just play Blackbeard every round. Like, you would have only one shield, and the shield would take up to like, I swear, like 40 bullets. I'm not even exaggerating right now. It was like 40 bullets. The shield would not break, so you would just stand in a window and wait. And I'm sorry, but that doesn't reward having skill in the game. And some people were like, yeah, that's easy to counter Blackbeard, dude. You just throw a C4. Yeah, just throw a C4 outside a window, yeah. What, the time that you peak to throw a C4, you die. Like, how is it a good counter? Like, Blackbeard had no counter. I swear, he had no counter when he was released, and they still nerfed him. That's okay, but he still has a shield in his face. And if you're playing in the high elo, the guy is gonna kill you before you break the shield and headshot him. You know, maybe in low elo these things work, but in high elo it doesn't work. You're gonna die by the Blackbeard standing in a window before you can kill him. I guarantee you that. And that's only Blackbeard. Now you need to include Dokebe, Jackal, and like Lion in this, and now Maverick. So all of this combined, you know, makes the game almost unplayable, especially in defense. Like, it's so hard when you get called by Dokebe, and then they do the Lion thing to see you through walls, and then they have like a Blackbeard sitting in the window, and then tracking you with Jackal. I don't. What am I playing? Am I playing like a MOBA? Am I playing League of Legends right now? That you only press a button and it's like your ult or some things like that. I just don't get it anymore. It's too much nonsense, I feel like. And this is not fun. And I just hope that right now we would be able to have the ban phase in the game right now. Because I would play the game for sure. I would play a lot more. But because like I said, the biggest problem with the game is the operators. They don't make sense anymore. You press one button, you win the round. How does that reward skill, like I said? Like Lion, let me press a button and like see you through walls. And I remember when the Lion came out, it's funny because one of my title was like Lion is OP or something. And I saw so many comments that were like, it's really easy to counter. You just get a mute or don't move. But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Because, okay, let me explain you something real quick. It's easy. So when Lion came out, you couldn't roam at all. Because, okay, if you get droned, even if you don't move and you get droned, guess what happens? Well, they know exactly where you are. So if you press the Lion to know where you are, but you can't move, and you just got droned, guess what happens? Well, they're gonna press that thing, but they're gonna rush you exactly where you are, and they're just gonna pre-fire you. So even if they don't have the wall hack on you, well, they still know where you are, and they can still pre-fire you very easily. So this is what makes it OP. It doesn't have to see you through walls. Like, seeing through walls is just a bonus of Lion, you know? Because you don't need it to like be able to just pre-fire people anywhere in the map. You just need to drone, call with Lion, and there we go. You just have a free pre-fire kill. Easy as that. Like, I can't imagine in Pro League how bad it was to play against a Lion. I can't even imagine the pain they had to play against Lion. Because I remember when Lion came out and the Pro League started to play like with Lion, they would lose every defense round. I swear to God, they would lose every defensive round. And this also like makes it boring for like people at home, I think, to watch that. Like, how is it fun to see someone pressing one button, only one button, to be able to just win rounds like it's nothing? Then you have to like combine this operator to other operators that don't really make sense in the game, like Blackbeard and even like Dokibi. You just see, again, you just press one button and the phone goes like ring, 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 and you know exactly where the guy is. If you just drone them too, and if you call with Lion and he can't move, well, you're gonna hear the phone too, and it makes it just so easy. Especially if you're playing in high elo. I don't know how it's like in like low elo, but I know that in high elo this shit isn't playable. I can't. It makes it not fun. And this cycle is like constantly continuing. Like right now they just released Maverick, you know? And I know they actually nerfed the sound that it would make. They nerfed the operator by making it that it makes more sound when you use this gadget, but it still doesn't make anything. Like, you can be like 2 meters away from the wall and you're not even gonna know, and you're just gonna get shot in the back. Like, the operators that they're releasing, I feel like it brings a bad meta into the game. This is the biggest problem. Don't get me wrong, it's not only in attack that there's some operators like that, in defense too. Like, example, trap operators is not something that rewards kill yet again. Example, like just Legion, you're gonna throw invisible goo mines on the ground, and like the only way to counter it really is with Thatcher and IQ. They're a bit possible to see when you drone, but other than that, you're just gonna run in the mine. Let's be honest here. You're just gonna run in the mine anyway, when you have to push like at the end of the round. And it's the same thing with Ella. Like, she can put a trap anywhere she wants, and you're gonna get stunned. You're not gonna hear anything. You're not gonna be able to move your mouse around, like to move your vision around, because like the sensitivity becomes like 0, like actually 0, so you can't move around. And plus, Ella has one really good gun, so it makes it really hard to play against Ella. But you see the point that I'm trying to make. The operators bring a bad meta, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people think that too. And it's just, it wasn't like that when the game came out. Like, there was like, I think 20 operators max. Now there's like, I think 50 max, 48, 50, something like that. And UB want 100 operators. Like, I can't even imagine how the game is gonna be, because they still have to release 50 operators if they want 100 operators. So how the hell is the game gonna be when there's gonna be 100 operators? I feel like it's gonna be unplayable. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I think it's gonna be unplayable. But don't get me wrong, like, Siege actually changed my life, and like I want to thank everyone who's like supported me over the last like 2 years or so, year and a half. Like, it completely changed my life, but I can't keep up. Like, I can't continue to play this game like it is right now. And like I said, things would be completely different if there was a ban phase in ranked like there is in Pro League. I would be playing this game a lot more, like a lot more, because my biggest problem is the operators. That's it. Like, yes, there's some bugs, but that's not the biggest problem, I think, in my opinion. And the reason why I was playing over cut gameplay today is because I'm gonna be playing this game a lot when the game's gonna come out, and I'm gonna stream it a lot too, because I think the Blackout especially has a lot of potential. Like, this is one of the best BR since a long time. You know this feeling when you start playing a game and you like really love it? Like, I had this feeling with Siege, but I also have this feeling with Blackout for some reason. And don't get me wrong, I think that the past like 5 cuts have been complete shit, but Blackout is actually good. Like, I had so much fun playing it. It was actually a blast. I would just play that all the time when it was in beta, so I'm gonna be playing that. And no, I'm not done with Siege. Like I said, If there was a ban phase, it would make the game so much better for everyone. It would just make it better. I don't know what to say. Because like right now, the biggest problem is the operators. I'll say it and I'll say it again. This is the biggest problem in the game. And I know that they keep nerfing these operators, by the way. Like, I'm aware of it. I'm completely aware, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, some of these operators are like not nerfable, I feel like. Because they're still gonna be OP if they nerf it. Like, they just need to rework them at this point. Like Lion, even if you nerf him, like, it's always gonna be so good. And right now, Lion is still very good, by the way. Like, it's still very good. It's not because they like nerfed it that it went complete shit, you know? It's still so good, so damn good. But now I think that you get the point. So I'm done talking for now. And by the way, I know that TUB is doing, like, they're working hard to make this game good. I know that. I'm not saying they're not working hard. It's just, I feel like they're working too hard, so they just release things that shouldn't be released at this point. I think that's the problem. And yeah, this is what I wanted to say today. I felt like this was an important video to make. And once again, thank you for everyone who is supporting me. Trust me, when things are gonna change in this game, I'm gonna come back even stronger. But for now, I just need a little break. I'm gonna be playing some Blackout, like I said, to switch things up. And yeah, until then, I hope you're gonna have a good day, and I love you all. And yeah, peace.